Hey everybody, back from the weekend. I hope everybody had a good weekend. I hope that you realized that it was the weekend and didn't just go, it's another day in my house doing things. It was the weekend. Today is Monday, I think. I'm pretty sure. Um, just thought I'd do my daily video just to check in with everybody, see how everybody's doing. We did a lot. We put in a lot of work, not here, but we worked at the storage unit a bunch, getting things sorted and things like that. So we went through basically what we have in the store, we have in our storage unit as well. We have another 75, 80 long boxes of books. And what's nice about this kind of blessing in disguise with this whole take a break and have to close for a little bit, is that we can actually get to a ton of stuff that we haven't had a chance to get to before. So when we open back up, you guys are going to be like, oh my gosh, I've been looking for this for forever. Yeah, like I said, it's in storage somewhere. We're organizing it. So we're about 70% through all of our storage unit right now, going through and getting everything. Hey, Parker, how you doing, buddy? And trying to find stuff. Parker, I'm working on your list too. I don't remember if I wrote you back. Everybody like Parker and Court and a few other people have sent me lists of books that they're looking for while I'm pilfering through our boxes that aren't in the store or boxes that are in the store, and you're just like, I haven't looked in a while, and you're there, you look for me. So I've been doing that for customers, trying to come up with want lists and things like that. I feel like I've hit pretty much everybody's list for a few things at least. So I've got a pile of stuff that I got to contact people that I found if you're looking for. So me too, Parker. Ooh, you don't even know. It has been it's only been 2 weeks and it feels like it's been 2 months. We've been just hustling, trying to get things pushed out the door on eBay and listing and having people ship things, and it's been awesome because everybody's been really wanting us to get stuff to them. But at the same time, it makes things a lot harder when you're hand shipping every single thing. Not that I'm complaining. It's awesome. It's just we've been hustling, and it's so much easier and so much better when you guys can just come in and be like, hey, I'm here to buy things. Mr. Brink, how you doing? Eric Brink is one of our resident G.I. Joe guys. He's going to be sorting. I think we dropped off like 5 totes of figures for him. He's going to be sorting of vehicles and figures and things like that. Getting us all caught up on G.I. Joe and stuff. Hey, Noel, how we doing, buddy? Noel, actually, I will check me out because I have it right here. Noel is a Grand Rapids printer, and he prints comic books with people like Mike Grell that we carry in the store. He's got a ton of other people that he's working with. I think he said Keith Pollard and a few other people that I don't know if I should mention or if he has, like everything set up with. But yeah, he's a local Grand Rapids publisher who prints comic books here in town, in Grand Rapids, for Grand Rapids, and deals with national known artists and writers and stuff. So check out Masterstroke. 6 or 7 totes. Oh man, are you knocking them out, buddy? Like I dropped off a lot of G.I. Joe to Eric. Like I was like, if you've got time to package this stuff up, I appreciate it. So he's been knocking out that stuff. We dropped off some stuff to another guy, but the other guy, he was going to work on some Transformers, but his kids are not going back to school, so now he does not have time to do it. So we'll be getting a bunch of Transformers stuff back in that Deanna and I are just going to have to roll up our sleeves and actually do some work on. Hey, Matt, how you doing today? Court, how's it going? Let's see, did I miss anybody? I know I have to miss somebody at least. Tim Robinson, how you doing today, sir? Is everybody that I see? Yeah, so yeah, we're just, like I said, we're just going through processing. It's still up online too, our auction that we're doing, for Mr. Pat Knight's Earth 2 Batman Blacklight Sensitive sketch. Pat's insane talented. I mean, he does these cool blacklight poster style, comic books that are just eye-popping. I mean, we had a Weapon X one on the wall for a while. Right now there's this one, Venom, and then a Azrael Batman one that he did, that are just, they're sick. I mean, the dude does fantastic work. Mr. Morin, what are you doing awake this time of day? John, I miss you, John. I can't wait to do our our weekly our picks of the week with me and John. Maybe we'll see if we can get me and John and Drew for the first couple of them. Tom, how you doing, buddy? My mustache is not as lustrous as Tom's, but how you doing today, sir? Yeah, maybe I'll see if I can't get Drew and John in here for the picks when we get back to having new books in here. Hopefully, won't be too much longer, but I'm sure the initial thing that they said was we can open up after the 13th, and I can almost guarantee you that's not gonna happen. We're probably gonna get it extended. I'm hoping only until the end of April, but who knows at this point. Right now, we're just grateful that you guys are being inebriated. Keep it classy, sir. We just appreciate you guys keeping in touch with us, talking to us. Mr. Hurtado, how you doing today? Very nice. I've got no Legos here, Tom. Otherwise I would build Legos with you. But yeah, I mean, we really appreciate you guys keeping in touch with us, letting us know how you're doing. I appreciate you guys actually wanting to watch these videos and stuff, just because, I mean, it's just what's going on here day to day. I will, like our good friend Brittany brought up last time, that I should recommend a graphic novel or something to read. I did pick out another one to talk about that I absolutely love. So, most people know about New 52 Batman, Scott Snyder, Greg Capullo, really great, and that's kind of like it's definitely a big arc that people go back and read. It's great stuff. Court of the Owls, Joker Death of the Family, where he's wearing his face. A lot of cool visual things in that series, and a lot of just cool storyline that came out. Mr. Bloom, I can't think of the guy's name, that basically he was messing with bone regrowth in a body, but like he was becoming this serial killer. This tech was stolen, that he would inject you with something and you would grow into this all bone statue, but you were still alive. It was just gnarly, but good Batman stuff. So a lot of people know about the Scott Snyder New 52, that Dark Knight's Metal, but a lot of people haven't read this one. This is one of my favorite things. Batman Black Mirror. This is where I believe this was the first thing that Scott Snyder wrote for Batman. It was this, or no, it was definitely this, but it is Scott Snyder. It is drawn by, hold on, let me find a good, impressive panel. That's not bad. Jock, who also did the Green Arrow with Andy Diggle and things like that. Fantastic artist. And then there's a lot of flashbacks in this book, and it's beautiful, the flashbacks. They did Francesco Francavilla, and Francesco Francavilla is the guy who did Afterlife with Archie. He's got that cool sepia tone. It feels old school. Just a beautiful style. Really, really cool. He tends to work in oranges, which orange is my favorite color, so it works out very well. But like, it just has that twinge of nostalgia. Like, I don't know if I can get this well enough, but like, just both pages kind of combined together is just beautiful. Mr. Myers, how you doing today, buddy? But this is a fantastic read. This goes on right around Batman R.I.P., when Batman was shot back in time with the Omega beams and stuff like that, which everyone thought he was dead. Dick Grayson takes over as Batman, and this is Dick Grayson as Batman. Basically, it starts with him going in and investigating these ultra-rich socialites that are ending up with supervillain weapons and things like that. Like, they end up getting Mad Hatter patches and things like that. And basically, he gets an invite to this. He finds out that they're doing this auction. There's this auctioneer that's selling off things that were stolen out of GCPD lockup. And he basically gets invited to this thing. It's a gas mask. They fill the room with fear toxin. And they're bidding on supervillain weapons. Well, while they're bidding on this, the crowbar used to beat Jason Todd to death comes up. And I mean, that's the first issue or two. And I mean, like, this is so good. It's really dark, but it's really, if you like Scott Snyder and you like Batman and you like dark, good, gritty Batman stories, this is fantastic. I've read it, I don't know how many times, just cracked it out and took a look at it. It takes a deep dive into James Gordon Jr., which really, you don't see him much after Batman Year One. Like, it's Barbara, and that's really all that you see much of, but they also had another kid named James, and they dive into James and what's going on with him, and really, really good read. If you enjoy Scott Snyder, you're gonna get your socks blown off. You know, I mean, like, that's another good one. And then, actually, you know what? While I'm sitting here, if I've got it on the shelf, man, I don't think I have it right now. Oh, yes, I do. Thrilling things to watch. I know. I'm sorry. This is another one that if you're like, I don't want to read superheroes, Severed is awesome. It was a 7-issue miniseries done by Scott Snyder. 7 issues, and it's done about Depression-era kids who basically run away from home, and an old man who's basically going to take pity on them. It's a horror book. Spoilers. But there's an old man that they think is going to take pity on him, but he actually wants to hunt them, and he wears metal teeth like Bear Trap to eat children. It's gnarly, but it's really good. It's really well written. Other than that, those are my two things. Well, Batman, Black Mirror, but you know, I mean, when we get talking about Scott Snyder, I can talk about lots of things that he's worked on. Anybody else reading anything really good that they're like, oh man, I didn't even know that this was a thing, and like I've been quarantined in my house and I busted out this graphic novel. Anybody's blown away by that they've been waiting to read and they actually have a chance to now. I'm trying to think. I'm just catching up on my books. Like, I had a stack like this, and now it's down to like this, and I feel pretty good about myself right now. I've got a bunch of graphic novels still in my stack, and then some novels. So I am making my way through some reads, which is great. And it's cool too. Like, I don't know. I saw that Abby was posting. She's working on going through Spider-Man Blue and talking about the Jeff Loeb Tim Sale, affectionately known as the Color Books. Spider-Man Blue. Thanks, Tom. Love this shirt. This is my, like, it feels like summer out. So like this is let's go summer basically. But Abby's reading the Jeff Loeb Tim Sale Color Books: Daredevil Yellow, Captain America White, Spider-Man Blue, Hulk Gray. And those are fantastic. Anything Jeff Loeb, Tim Sale, Long Halloween, Dark Victory, I'm in for. I mean, those guys get together on something and I'm down. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting caught up on my stuff. I should be hopefully by the end of the week, and then I'm going to start diving into some new graphic novels that I've been wanting to read, and then some old school. I've completely missed the what you had said. I thought you said love the shirt, and you did not say that at all. Maybe I just wanted to talk about my shirt. Psychosomatic. Superman for All Seasons, yes. That's another one, absolutely great. Anything those dudes do, I'm down for. Just reread Batman Year 100 by Paul Pope. Yeah, that's a good one, and fantastic artwork on that book, too. It sucks all this is a bummer, but at the same time, we might as well use it to get caught up on things, get reacquainted with some things that you've been wanting to touch on that you really haven't had a chance to, which is, I mean, like, that's what it's all about, you know? I mean, yes, it sucks to be out of commission for however long this is going to be, you know, if we've got to be out for a month or two or whatever, but at the same time, the fact that we're having a month or two just to get ourselves, you know, take a month or two of mental health time, and just nobody else is doing anything else either, so you might as well enjoy yourself. I think that's all I got. I feel like I've blabbered on enough, and if you guys need anything from me, My Hero Academia, I've heard that's very good. I've not read any of My Hero Academia. I've not watched it. I am completely like a noob on that, but I've heard nothing but great things. I feel like I'm going to have to take the deep dive into that at some point. Yeah. What I was saying, though, if you guys need anything from us, get a hold of us. If you need us to ship, we can do that. If you, I don't know, anything that comes to mind, if you want to just say, hey, shoot us a message. Hey, guys, just wish I was at the shop. Take a couple pictures and send them to me. We'll do that, too. If you want me to do videos where I'm walking around, or if you want me to do videos where I'm flipping through some boxes, or showing off the toy cabinet, or going through some G.I. Joes or whatever, I can do those videos too. Like, I can show off what we have in store. If you're jonesing and needing a fix of pop culture, basically, let me know. So I hope everybody's doing well. I hope hopefully this is done sooner than later, but I'm really thinking probably it won't be until, I'm hoping by the end of the month. But we'll see. You know, I mean, the order as it stands right now is the 13th, but they're saying probably not the 13th, which makes sense considering the numbers keep rising. But anywho, take care, everybody. Wash your hands. Stay away from people who are sick, or everyone. Don't get anybody sick. I don't know. You've heard all this. Anyway, good talking to everybody. See you soon.